When I entered this room to give this discourse, I asked them, why didn't you change this revolving chair? This morning I told them, you change the revolving chair. See, this is the revolving chair. I changed the revolving chair. I wanted it on my study table. I feel comfortable to write something because I can adjust the height up and down. I have another chair which I can sit comfortably. And Padma said, "Oh, I just told some them immediately after this one we will change it." I said, "After the ship has sunk, everybody knows how to save it. Save, then spend. What happened to Ukraine shouldn't happen. After the ship has sunk, all the NATO knows how to save Ukraine. Such a beautiful country today. I could see it in the social media before and after. It's such beautiful. And after save and then spend. I told them before I come over here, 99% work should be covered. 100% work should be covered. When I come here, I should just start off. After coming here, they shouldn't find out what color goes with what. If everybody does it, a lot of savings. Today, I was trying from the last 2 days to get some quotes. It was very difficult to find quotes of famous personalities. And whenever I don't get quotes, my children knows I have taken a Zen story. Today is Zen story. Meeting a Zen master on the road. Goso said, when you meet a Zen master on the road, you cannot talk to him. You cannot face him with silence. What are you going to do? Yes. I was standing, I went with Ono-chan to the Imperial Palace. And when I came out of the Imperial Palace, there was a drinking water area. And we were standing, and suddenly one group moved in front of us. They drank the water and they left. Unach immediately told me they are Koreans. I asked her, how do you know they are Koreans? He said, Japanese won't behave like this. If you have somebody standing, they stand behind us, and after they drink the water, they will turn around and say, I'm sorry, though, so please, thank you. And we will say, it's okay. That is the way, the beautiful way. When Japanese people came to my ashram some 20 years back, 19 years back or 20 years, 50 of them, they saw the ofuro, Japanese hot and cold water bath, and they told Naoki-san, who was the Japanese head of our school that time, we were teaching Japanese language and culture to the students compulsory. They told Naoki-san, tell Sensei Rakum that we will sponsor 50 lakhs for a Japanese project because we like the Japanese garden and Japanese ofuro and all. And I said, no, I don't want your 50 lakhs. Instead of 50 lakhs, give me your technology. And the Japanese team told, there's no technology in our country. A simple example, we go to the restroom and you people go to the restroom. The only difference is when we go to the restroom, when we come out of the restroom, we make sure another person should be able to use it. That's all. Simple. You enter a Japanese restaurant and you pull a chair. After having the food, you don't keep the chair back next time. When you go, they will say, I'm sorry. The restaurant is houseful. You will not get a seat inside. Silence. Goso said, when you meet a Zen master on the road, you cannot talk to him. When you meet, I have seen in the difference between this and that. Here, when I drive, people don't bother. They just don't even give way. They are thinking cars knows how to drive without hitting anybody. Hence, there is a lot of accidents. In Japan, I found people just go and move out. Or if the car person finds somebody is really wanting to cross the road without the signal is there, it's okay. Lights. Otherwise, they'll stop. Everybody stops the car, allowing them to just cross the road. So much a give and take. When you meet a Zen master on the road, you cannot talk to him. Yes, you won't talk to him. It is beautiful. They all respect, they both and talk to themselves. When you meet the Zen master on the road, you cannot talk to him. When a customer enters the shop, a provision store in Japan, only the first person must be seeing the customer entering, and they say, "Ohayou gozaimasu, konnichiwa, konbanwa," whatever they say, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. And the whole, till the last person, even in the toilet, hears the sound, it echoes back, "Oh, I have not seen." But they feel that we are together. Like Shane Warne said, when we bat, not a single cricketer in Australia bat for himself. Everyone bat is the total Australians batting. Yes, every one word coming out of your mouth, it should be the wording of your total house. That is where you're called a family. That's where we connect to joint family, and the family tree stands strong. If everybody understands that one, that we are together, and together we discuss, and anything what coming out is really the gospel of truth of that particular family, like the Australian Shane Warne said. Yes, that's why we were able to play first class cricket. If Ukrainians have understood that one, they could not have selected a monkey. They couldn't have selected a cartoonist. Oh, no, they couldn't have selected a joker. And such a beautiful country. The Joker has not made the beautiful country. So understanding is very, very important. When you see an elderly person on the road, when you see an elderly lady in the bus or train, you get up and give them a seat. Yes. When you meet a Zen master on the road, when you meet an elderly person on the road, try to give a helping hand. When you meet a Zen master on the road, you cannot talk to him. When you see a beggar on the road, you cannot talk to him. You have to go back to find out. You have observed a problem, how to solve this problem of this poverty. When you meet a Zen master, when you see a dirt on the road, you cannot talk to the dirt. But can you just remove it and put it into the dustbin? You cannot face him with silence. You don't turn that side and say, "I have not seen it. It is not my duty." That observation is your truth. That observation is your meditation. What are you going to do? Yes, face the reality. When you see here in Rakum school, I'm telling all girls and boys, when you see a brother opposite also, you don't even say good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Yes, and you bow. Yes, that is not happening. That everybody walks up and down. Expression is very, very, very less. Expression is very, very important. Gozo said, when you meet a Zen master on the road, you cannot talk to him. You cannot face him with silence. You cannot talk to him. You cannot face him with silence. But you enjoy the beauty of that wind. You enjoy the beauty of the sunlight. Wow. And then you start loving that Zen master, the nature, and you try to absorb, and you try to observe and absorb and convert it, so that you see a beggar on the road, you don't go in silence. What will you do? This observe and absorption of the sunlight, you convert it into solar, you made money, and then you find out how to create pedicured and manicured places for people to move easily, to bring down the pain in the society. You are so much observant that you start absorbing the rainwater, and there is no water trouble. That is all Zen meant it. Meeting a Zen master on the road, you cannot talk to him. You cannot face him with silence. What are you going to do? You see the Zen master, your wife, On the road means in your own house is a road. You just embrace her. Yes, you just accept her. That embrace, that hug, that smile, participating with her in that cooking and taking baths together. Yes, you have seen, and she have seen. Both have seen. What did both see? Love. In that love, God resides.